Today we're on Rathlin Island, a small island in the North Channel, just 16 miles from Scotland. It's a place of towering cliffs, seabird colonies, old legends and centuries of history. And we come today with no real plan other than to explore the island, see and do as much as we can. We'll be finding a place to settle in for the night of wild camping and just submerge ourselves in the island life. Let's see how we get on. Stepping off the ferry, it's immediately clear that life moves at a different pace on Rathlin. Home to just over 150 permanent residents, the harbour remains the heart of island life, welcoming visitors arriving by ferry just as it has for generations. For many people, that's exactly what draws them to the island, the chance to slow down, switch off and experience a different way of life, if only for a little while. So we found the perfect wee place to pitch the tents for the night in this old building here. It's called the Kelp House and it's got protection on all four sides from the wind. Even though it's not too windy today, it's just dull and overcast. But yeah, nice wee base for the day. Now we're just going to grab something to eat quickly and then head off and get some bikes to hire out and explore this island. So the first stop is the Seabird Centre. Hopefully we're going to get to see some puffins. Rathlin of course is famous for its puffins. The best time to see them is around May, June time. So fingers crossed we get to see them. That was the world famous puffin bus. You can get on it down where the shops are and it takes you right up to the Seabird Centre. I'm not sure how much it costs, but that's what any sensible person would do instead of hiring bikes, especially with all these hills. One right beside that flat rock.
Yeah, there's 3 of them there.
Three of them?
Yeah.
That was the best thing I've ever seen in my life. To see those puffins in their natural habitat, just unbelievable. I've wanted to see them for years and I've finally seen it. And I got speaking to a girl there who was telling me a bit about why the puffins choose Rathlin, where they come from, and a bit about some of the other birds that reside here. Okay, so why do the puffins choose Rathlin Island?
So puffins come back to the site where they were hatched, and these puffins here were hatched on Rathlin, so they come back to Rathlin Island to have their own chicks. And islands have just been an absolutely amazing place for puffins to thrive as a species. They have historically been free from land-based predators, and they are really close to the sea, and they have some amazing geology for all of our seabirds to thrive on.
And where would they come from?
So puffins come from the Atlantic Ocean. They spend their whole winters out at sea, and they come onto land to breed and to have their chicks.
And what other birds would you see here?
Yeah, so our other birds, we have our guillemots,
Yeah.
our razorbills, kittiwakes and fulmars. So we have 150,000 guillemots. We are the largest colony of guillemots in the United Kingdom. We've got about 28,000 razorbills and about 1,000 puffins on the island. We've got about 10,000 kittiwakes and around 1,000 fulmars breeding on the island.
Brilliant. And the puffins steal the show every year?
Yeah, they are very, very popular. They're very marketable and everyone wants to see a puffin. They have their gorgeous bright beaks and their lovely bright feet, and they're very, very, very easy to love. Very easy to love.
Thank you very
You're
much.
very, very
All right.
welcome.
Take care.
See ya.
Puffins for life. This is one of the most haunted buildings on the whole island, Cabell Cottage. Ooh. These churches are a reminder that Christianity has been present on Rathlin for well over 1,000 years. But the island's strategic position between Ireland and Scotland also made it vulnerable. In 795 AD, Viking raiders attacked a monastery here, making Rathlin the first place in Ireland to experience a recorded Viking raid. Now, standing here today, it's hard to imagine these peaceful surroundings once witnessed such turbulent times. So we've just returned the bikes. They were great crack. Highly recommend hiring out a bike if you come to visit Rathlin. Just be prepared for the amount of hills and how tough it might be, and you'll have to get off and push it a few times. But for £20 for the whole day, that's an absolute bargain. Well worth it. So we're on our way now just to see the East Lighthouse. Rathlin has 3 lighthouses. East Lighthouse that we're heading to now, Rue Lighthouse, and then the Upside Down Lighthouse, which is situated at the Seabird Sanctuary, which we've already seen. It's class, really unusual to see a lighthouse with the light at the bottom. So off to East Lighthouse, and then hopefully in the morning, if we can get up early enough, we're going to head to Rue Lighthouse and complete the hat trick. Standing on the easternmost point of Rathlin Island, the East Lighthouse has watched over these waters since 1856. Built to guide ships safely through the often challenging waters of the North Channel, it remains one of the island's most recognisable landmarks. From its commanding position high above the cliffs, the views stretch for miles, offering a reminder of just how exposed and remote this coastline can feel. For generations of sailors, this lighthouse would have been a welcome sight, helping them navigate these waters safely. But this headland is known for more than just its maritime history. The cliffs below are steeped in legend. According to local tradition, somewhere beneath this lighthouse lies a cave, linked to one of Scotland's most famous kings. It is said that Robert the Bruce sought refuge here during a difficult period in his life, and that cave is believed by many to have provided him with shelter while he was in exile. Good old Northern Irish weather, and the rain's never too far away. But that calls for one thing, and one thing only. Cheers, everyone. What a day, what a night, what an island. I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. I had an absolute wonder sleep. I think we got into the tents about midnight and I was out like a light and slept right through to my alarm at 6 AM. That's the first time ever camping I've had a night's sleep like that. Long may that continue. So we've just got ourselves some breakfast there in the manor house, the same place we had dinner last night. We're not exactly submerging ourselves in the wild camping traditions, but when it's there and it's so good, we have to take it. Breakfast was £10 and there was a wee sort of buffet along with that, along with your cooked breakfast. So again, that's a bargain in my book, and highly recommend the food there in the manor house if you ever come here. So we never got to see the third lighthouse. Just haven't got time this morning, and we're going to catch the ferry back at 11 AM. So we better get back here and get packed up and hit the road. And I have to say, I've had a really good time on Rathlin along with Johnny and John too. Now if that doesn't deserve a subscribe, I don't know what does. Hit the subscribe button. Come on. So as we prepare to make our way back to the mainland, it's hard not to appreciate just how special Rathlin is and why it leaves such a lasting impression on anyone who visits here. I hope you've enjoyed it, joining us in this one. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next adventure. Take care.
Done, John?
Yeah, lovely. Tasty.
Lighthouses.
We should have moments.
Go. Oh.
You're Johnny.
What was you, John?